Be safe. Try and be positive. And hey, always try and be kind. I'll see you next week, God willing, and a fair wind. Have a lovely week, won't you? God bless. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 1 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. The Royal College of Nursing says an attempt by the chair of the Conservative Party to link public sector pay disputes to the war in Ukraine is a new low for the government. Nadine Zahawi told the BBC that strikes before Christmas would be exactly what Putin wants to see. Nurses are due to walk out in a dispute over pay on the 15th and 20th of December. The electrical retailer Currys has dropped Royal Mail as a handler of its deliveries because of disruption caused by the ongoing dispute with postal workers. More than 110,000 members of the Communication Workers Union are holding a series of strikes about pay and working practices. The boss of Currys, Alex Baldock, told the BBC his company would be using other couriers for now.
Obviously, our first responsibility is to the 4 and 5 UK households who want to get hold of their technology, particularly at this time of year. There's no great drama operationally for us. We plan for this sort of thing all the time, and the relatively few smaller parcels that we distribute through Royal Mail are pretty easily switchable.
The head of the police watchdog in England and Wales has been forced to step down after he became the subject of a police investigation. The Home Secretary Suella Braverman says she asked Michael Lockwood to leave the Independent Office for Police Conduct because of an historic allegation. The US says that fighting in Ukraine is slowing down during the winter months, but it says there's no evidence of fading resistance from Kyiv's forces. American intelligence officials believe both sides will resupply and refit before offensives resume in the spring. England's players are getting ready to face Senegal in the Football World Cup in Qatar. They kick off against the African champions at 7 this evening. A win would see Gareth Southgate's side through to the quarter-finals. Our sports correspondent Natalie Perks reports from Doha.
At this stage, 4 years ago, England needed penalties to overcome Colombia. Fans here are hopeful it doesn't come to that tonight, with England the overwhelming favourites to go through. Gareth Southgate said the favourite tag means nothing, but defeat to the 18th ranked side in the world would be another shock in a tournament that has already delivered plenty of twists and turns.
In cricket, England have claimed 2 early wickets in their quest to win the first test against Pakistan in Rawalpindi. Earlier, Joe Root, Harry Brook and Zach Crawley scored entertaining 50s as Ben Stokes' side smashed 264 runs from only 35 overs. After being set a target of 343, Pakistan ended the day on 80 for 2. Ataf Nawaz was watching as Stokes took the crucial wicket of Babar Azam.
Here's Stokes now into Babar again. This is Shaw and nearly takes the inside edge on its way through. In fact, the keeper's appealing for it. The umpire's raised his finger. Babar is turning and walking away. Ben Stokes, the England captain, has the wicket of Babar Azam, the Pakistan captain. What a moment in this test match.
And a quick look at the weather. Mostly cloudy across the UK this afternoon. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 1.
Listen live on the BBC Sounds app.